Good afternoon. My name is Jim Marasco. I'm the Deputy Chief of the Reading City Police Department. I'd like to acknowledge a few of the people that are here. Over to my right, I have Mike Gumbar. He's the Chief Detective for the Berks County District Attorney's Office. To my right is John Adams. He is the Berks County District Attorney. To my left is Mayor Wally Scott. Glenn Steckman is the Managing Director for the City of Reading, and Captain Paul Riley, who heads our Criminal Investigation Division here at Reading City PD. On Sunday evening, January 28th, at approximately 6:48 in the evening, 4 males were shot in the first-floor apartment at 123 South 3rd Street in the City of Reading, located in central Berks County. When police arrived, they found 3 male victims deceased in the apartment. A 4th male victim was still alive and was transported to the Reading Hospital, where he eventually died. All of the victims had been shot several times. The victims have been identified as Jarlin Lantigua Tejeda, a Hispanic male, 20 years of age; Juan Rodriguez, a Hispanic male, 23 years of age; and Joshua Santos, a Hispanic male, 20 years of age. The 4th victim has still not been positively identified. The investigation is still in its early stages and is very active. We are currently attempting to locate anyone who may have information regarding this incident. We have no suspects at this time. That being said, we do not believe that this was a random act and that anybody in the City of Reading has any reason to be alarmed. The City of Reading Police Department is working closely with the Berks County District Attorney's Office. The Mayor's Office has promised to make sure that we have whatever resources we need to conduct this investigation properly. Anyone with any information, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is encouraged to call the Reading City Police Department at 610-655-6116 and ask to speak to a detective. They may also contact the Alert Berks County Crime Stoppers information line. It's toll-free. The number for that is 877-373-9913. Tips to that line can be made anonymously, and there is a reward if the information leads to an arrest. And that's it. Thank you. Any questions?
Can you say that this is the first time the city has seen a homicide with this many people dead?
We cannot remember any time in recent history where this many people were shot at one time.
Chief, the FBI considers shooting incidents with at least 4 deceased victims to be a mass shooting. Is that what you would call this incident, a mass shooting?
If that would fit the definition, then it would be, technically by definition.
Chief, what were the 4 men doing at the time of the shooting? Do you happen to know?
I do not know.
Have you had any trouble in that house before?
We've not had any problems specifically with that residence.
Were any of the 4 men living at that residence?
It is my understanding that at least one of the men were living at the residence, but I don't know which one, and I don't know for how long.
And was there any kind of forced entry or anything?
I can't get into that.
Does it look like it was a shootout or was it execution? Can you say anything about that?
The investigation, it only happened a couple of hours ago. We still are holding the house. Our evidence techs are still processing a lot of the information. I couldn't tell you that for sure right now.
And so that's I guess then you'll also be looking if it could be drug related or any of those kind of things.
We will look at this from every angle, every way we possibly can.
Can you spell the victim's name?
I can. Do you want me to? I'll just give them to you afterwards.
Any weapons found?
I can't discuss that.
Do you know approximately how many shots were fired?
No.
Did you say dozens?
There were quite a few. I will say that.
Can you say that it happened inside this unit and not like in the hallways or anything like that?
It happened on the first floor of 123 South 3rd Street.
I mean, your guys were out there all night. As an officer who deals with cases like this, 4 people dead in your city. Talk about how that even just heightens the work you guys plan to do over the next few weeks as to solve this, because this is something I'm sure you guys just don't want to see.
No, absolutely not. It's sad. It really is. What I can tell you is we have a dedicated police department. We have a very competent police department, and we have formed very good partnerships with departments like the Berks County Detectives. So we're prepared to expend an awful lot of resources to figure out who did this and why they did it and what we can do, if we can do anything, to prevent it from happening again. I can tell you that based on what we know so far, that Reading is still a safe place, that the general public has nothing to worry about. We believe that this was an isolated incident, and the investigation will continue for as long as it takes.
So it's fair to say you believe these men were targeted?
I believe that they were.
And Chief, you said that there were no suspects yet, of course. Are you looking for plural, singular, anything?
Yeah, I'm not prepared to talk about that at this time.
You mentioned getting any even little bit of information helps. Have witnesses been able to come forward? Have you been able to make any leeway with that?
What I can tell you is we've spoken to a lot of people already, but we will talk to anybody who has anything, or who thinks they have anything to contribute to this, even if it's a minor detail. We would like them to come forward and share that information with us.
Do you think that a criminal history?
I'm not going to discuss that right now.
I know you said you're going to have the scene locked down for a while. Any idea how long that could be? Another day? A few hours?
I wouldn't expect it to go past tomorrow. The autopsies are today and tomorrow. I would think that when those are complete, we would probably release the scene.
Is there anybody else inside the apartment who survived? Is there just all 4 people inside and those only 4 people?
Yeah, I can't comment on that.
Were at any point any of the neighboring homes or apartments, any bullets go through walls, or any time were they in any danger?
Well, certainly as part of an investigation such as this, we did check the surrounding residences to make sure that nobody else was injured. There were no stray bullets or anything like that. We had no further victims, and we did not find any other victims.
Any surveillance video showing what happened?
As part of the investigation, we would certainly, our detectives will go through the area and try to identify any source of video evidence. And once it's identified, part of the investigation would be to collect that and then have it analyzed.
So far you haven't found anything as far as video? So far you haven't seen anything?
I have not seen any video. I can tell you we've collected video. What's on that, I can't tell you because we haven't had the opportunity to go through it yet.
With a scene like this, there's so much evidence and such an overwhelming scene. Did the county detectives help the city with gathering the evidence, or was your department able to accomplish that?
There were some county detectives here last evening. Our evidence techs were there for the majority of the evening. Collecting evidence, it's slow, it's methodical, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience, and the people who do that have to know what they're doing. Anything else?
Any chance we can look to you guys over the next few days for maybe an additional news conference or just additional details coming out as the week progresses?
I think that'll depend on how quickly the investigation moves forward, and if we have anything significant to share with you, then we will call another news conference. Otherwise, I think we'll probably just release the information as it becomes available.
No information about vehicles or any other information that you'd like us to get out to the public?
No, sir, not at this time. Yes, I do. Jarlyn Latigua Tejeda is 20 years old, Juan Rodriguez is 23 years old, and Joshua Santos is 20 years old. The 4th individual who we have not positively identified is, I would say he's in his early 20s as well, probably.
So the rumors about 16-year-old being in there, they're false?
That is incorrect. Yes, that's a false rumor. Anything else? Okay, thank you very much.
Is there a release for the names of all
Yeah, I'll give you the, I can provide that to you.
Would you want to just say it now out loud so we can all just kind of jot it down?
I'm afraid I'm going to booger the names, but yeah, I'll spell it for you. Victim 1 who's been identified, I'll spell the first name. It's Jarlyn, hyphenated last name, Lantigua dash TEJADA.
Sorry, TBJ.
ADA. Second victim is Juan Rodriguez, Juan, Rodriguez, common spelling. Third,
S or Z?
Z. Rodriguez. Third victim, Joshua Santos. Okay? Thank you.
When do you think you're going to release the name of the fourth victim?
As soon as we can positively identify that individual and notify the family, then we'll release the name.
They all Reading, they live in Reading?
I can't comment on the fourth person, but the first three are all local to the Reading area. Okay? Thanks.